What's good, everybody? This is your boy Jason from the Ravens Space, and today I'm going to ask a question, and I want you guys to answer in the comments below, and I'm going to give my opinion. Is Justin Tucker the GOAT? No, I'm not talking about the GOAT of kicking. That's easy and simple. We know that. Is he the best ever to be undrafted in the NFL? That is a question we need to start discussing, and today I'm going to discuss it and give you my opinion. So when it comes to this question, is he the best undrafted player ever? It really comes down between him and I believe 4 other people. 1, Kurt Warner. 2, Dick Night Train Lane. 3, Emlyn Tunnell. And 4, Warren Moon. If you guys don't know who these players are, that's okay. I'm going to do a quick introduction. Of course, Kurt Warner is a quarterback, probably the greatest underdog story in the history of the NFL. Warren Moon is also a Hall of Famer. He's a 9-time Pro Bowler, played in the NFL for 17 seasons. Emlyn Tunnell was basically Deion Sanders before Deion Sanders, was great as a DB, a second all-time interceptions at 79, a Pro Football Hall of Famer, and played defensive back, but also played a return game. And then Dick Night Train Lane, also a DB, owns the rookie record for interceptions still, and has 68 career interceptions. Now, all of these players have a claim to the title of being the greatest undrafted player of all time. Now, the first reason that people may disagree that Justin Tucker is the greatest undrafted player of all time is simply because he plays kicker, and these other players play high leverage positions like quarterback and defensive back. And I hear that and understand that, and I'm not even mad at that argument. But I'm going to tell you why I think Justin Tucker may be the greatest undrafted player of all time. First is because when it comes to players at his position, he is obviously the best ever. The other players I named were not the best quarterbacks ever, and they were not the best DBs ever, right? But Justin Tucker is the best kicker ever. So when it comes to his peers, his legacy will stand taller than theirs will. Remember, Justin Tucker does have a Super Bowl ring, which is important when it comes to legacy. He's been rated the best kicker several times in his career, and as a result, we know that he always comes through in the clutch. He is obviously the best kicker of all time. These other players were not the best at their positions all time. In addition, Justin Tucker has the numbers that you want when trying to say someone's the GOAT of anything. He's the most accurate kicker in the history of the NFL. Let me say that one more time. He's the most accurate kicker in the history of the NFL. He currently has several kicks over 50 yards, and as we all know, has the record for the longest made field goal ever in the NFL, coming in at 66 yards. Tucker is just a once-in-a-lifetime player and is a guaranteed lock for the NFL Hall of Fame. Now, again, these other players are very talented, for sure. They're some of the greatest of all time, but Tucker is the greatest of all time, which gives him a leg up in the discussion. Lastly, we're going to talk about the continued dominance of his career and how long he's been one of the best kickers in the league and arguably the best kicker in the league. Now, again, many will argue, hey, it's easier to be a kicker for a long time than these other positions because of the contact. And again, I hear what you're saying, but remember, other kickers have not been able to do the same thing that Justin Tucker has been able to do. So let's just take last year, for example. Last year, Justin Tucker made 100% of his extra points and 95% of his field goals. He's only made less than 85% of his field goal tries one time in his career and has been at 90% ever since 2016. This is a reign of dominance that is unprecedented. In 2012, when he first entered the league, he was at 90% as well. This, again, is a reign of dominance that we have never seen in the NFL, and I think Justin Tucker deserves kudos for his ability to be consistent for a long time, and now is the best kicker to ever live. I think he's the greatest undrafted player of all time, and I know I'm biased because I'm a giant Ravens fan, but his dominance, his mastery of the position, and the length of time he's been doing it all seal it for me. Please let me know if you agree in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe and like the Ravens Space. Again, we're on YouTube, Facebook, Patreon, TikTok. Follow us wherever, we're everywhere. If you have any questions, let us know. And if you have any ideas on what you want to hear in the Ravens Space features, please again let us know in the comment section below. Thanks, and talk to you next time. Go Ravens.